This is my Enhancement Shaman, Arms Warrior, Holy Paladin, Burst team, and this is a real Shadow Cleave. They're playing with a Druid instead of Shaman. Shaman's arguably better for the heroism, but they're also a lot squishier, and this Druid does treeform and bark skim enough to give these guys setup. Unfortunately, their setup isn't perfect. What they want to end up doing is using their Necrotic Strike to the best they can, and then getting the dots to roll over as the kill, and use the silence and the one fear they have after Trinket's gone for it. And they don't really time it together. That DK trinketed for some reason. I don't know what. Probably the shock. I didn't notice this in the match because I wasn't really paying attention. This was our second match after I had just gotten back for a threes team. From break, there's the Druid out of sight form. I don't know how he gets up top so quickly. I could have sworn he was out to the side, but I come in. I do mess up my burst here. Rend had fallen off the DK, so I can't do anything, and I get coiled. I thought I was out of line of sight for it, but that does stop my next burst. I still have a charge up. He already does treeform because my shaman's on him. A fear, it gets cleansed. Unfortunately, we're not going to get a kill. Treeform is a massive cooldown. They can spam regrowth the whole time, and he can very, very quickly doing that. But it does make it so you can't really get a kill. We're just trying to keep as much pressure off until we actually get peeled. I can stick on him, so I'm going to stick on him. This scares him, keeps the cyclones off, and so on. There's the actual fear that I can't do too much about this. He's out into travel form. I think he canceled it a couple seconds early, just so he could try to peel me after that grip, or the fear, I'm not sure which it was. If you look at the Pipple and my frames, we're both at about 50. This is kind of how Shadow Cleaves run. The fear is good on my Paladin, because I don't think he has a trinket. However, they don't have Gargoyle up. They didn't go into a pet silence or anything like that, so they're really not playing it like a really high-end team, but they are. I mean, we're only at about 2k here, so I can't expect the best, but these guys do play it better. The Warlock ooms himself on damage, which is rather unfortunate because he just gets his mana back in a couple of life taps. Back on the Druid, his bark skin's up. We're going to sit on him again just because there's an enraged pet up. My Shaman's low. I think he's got Sham Rage up right now, so he's not going to die quickly to dots. Druid's stuck behind this pillar into a fear. I don't know how I got feared there, but whatever. Blade Storming this Roots just so I can get out and catch back up to him. I can't kick. I can't really do anything until I cancel it, but I just wanted to wait until my Intercept was back up so that I can do that. There's a silence on him, so he's not going to be able to full health himself. Intercept, Colossus Smash, Execute. I don't know if the Execute went off or my Shaman got the kill. But there's the first kill. I'm going to show this until we get the second kill because my Shaman's at 30% and a good fear coil combo and they can 2v1 us. I'm still at 40. This team's very difficult to get topped off on, but they're not playing it as well as they could. My Shaman oomed himself off healing because he didn't want to die. Like I said, if you see the Gargoyle in the right position for this, or the right lockout from the Strangulate into the, if the pet catches a silence, into a fear, into a coil, whatever they trinket, into a cyclone even, really wins this match. Rotating cyclones will win this as well. So I hope you enjoyed. Comment, rate, and subscribe.